Okay, folks, I'm here with my friend Senator Chris Murphy from the great state of Connecticut. Senator, thank you so much for coming down to Saxby, North Carolina, my hometown, and doing a town hall here in Richard Hudson's district. I haven't seen him in quite some time. God knows where he is, but you're here.
Yeah.
I'm curious. We get a lot of DMs on our podcast, on our social media, asking, I'm afraid, what can I do? How can I get involved? What should we be telling those folks?
Well, I mean, listen, there's no level of anxiety or anger that you're feeling that can't be solved by getting involved and raising your voice. I mean, the fact of the matter is, they aren't doing town halls. Representative Hudson isn't doing town halls. He's telling all Republican congressmen not to do town halls because they're afraid of their constituents, because they don't want to be in a position where they actually have to hear directly about how unpopular the things they're trying to do are. Right now, Republicans are trying to steal folks' health care. They're trying to throw millions of people off of Medicaid in order to afford a tax cut for the very, very wealthy. And so they're hiding so that people don't have the opportunity to raise their voice. So all you got to do is stand up, show up to a protest, come out to one of these town halls, find your member of Congress, go to his office, right? Don't let your voice be silenced, because it's a lot harder for them to do the wrong thing and vote for something that would kick millions of people off of Medicaid if they actually have to be answerable to their constituents.
That leads me to my second question, which is another question we get a lot is, does calling my senator or congressman work? What does it actually do? You're a senator. Tell us, what does it mean when folks call in and you get a flood of calls from angry constituents? How does that move the needle?
Well, listen, I wish my colleagues did the right thing just to do the right thing, but sometimes you got to let them know that if they do the wrong thing, they're going to lose their seat. And when you get your office flooded with phone calls to tell you not to vote for something that's going to hurt your constituents, it does impact your decision making. And I'll give you an example. When Trump was elected the first time, their number one agenda item was repealing Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. Everybody thought they were going to do it because that was their number one agenda item. They controlled the House, the Senate, the presidency, just like they do now. But they didn't get it done. They didn't get it done because people in this country rose up. They made just enough noise that a handful of Republicans decided, you know what, we can't vote for this. And so that's what we can do again. We can make just enough noise all across the country so that we can flip a couple Republican votes, maybe even one or two here in North Carolina. Don't give up on the two North Carolina senators. Maybe they'll get around to doing the right thing, but only if they know that if they do the wrong thing, there's no chance that they're getting reelected. And that is what those calls to the office do. They make you just scratch your head and think, well, maybe people are going to notice if I vote to kick tons of people off of their health care. Maybe I should do the right thing. And if I do the right thing, maybe I'll get reelected.
Fantastic. And I just got two more quick questions. One of them, as you go around to these town halls, as you go into these supposedly red districts, what are you seeing?
Well, I'm seeing a lot of people, who might not be registered as Democrats, who might not have grown up in Democratic households, who don't understand what Donald Trump is doing. There are a lot of people in North Carolina who voted for Donald Trump because they thought he was going to be serious about lowering costs, and they didn't think he was serious about destroying democracy. And it turns out that he's not serious at all about your costs. He's actually driving your costs up with these tariffs. And he is serious about destroying democracy and the rule of law. And so there's a lot of conservatives out there who are like, wait a second, this isn't the deal that I thought I was getting in Donald Trump. It doesn't mean that all those folks are ready to jump and vote for Democrats yet, but a lot of them are showing up to these kind of town halls just to listen.
Yeah, thank you. And last question, Connecticut's a great state, North Carolina's a great state. What's one thing that North Carolina's got that you wish Connecticut had, aside from better biscuits and the world's best basketball teams?
Yeah, you got a little bit better barbecue here than we have in Connecticut. So, I mean, we are definitely a better basketball state.
All right.
But
I've got to agree to disagree.
But I will give you the barbecue.
Awesome, cool. Maybe you can take some home with you.
All right.
Senator, thank you so much for chatting with us.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.